The North Fork is typically a summer hotspot, but when we found out about one restaurant serving up good eats all year round, we had to stop by and check it out.
We're on the North Fork of Long Island in search of some delicious Mediterranean cuisine. And today, Supervisor Scott Russell will be joining me for a meal at the Hellenic Snack Bar and Restaurant in this edition of Journal du Jour. For over 30 years, the Hellenic Snack Bar and Restaurant has been serving authentic Greek flavors to the North Fork. George is the chef and the son of one of the owners here at the restaurant. So George, tell me, what is Hellenic Snack Bar and Restaurant?
Well, Hellenic Snack Bar used to be a part of Hellenic Snack Bar and Cabins a number of years ago when we purchased it. It used to be called Brown's Cabins. And when my father and his partner bought the place, the partner took over the cabin portion and my father took over the snack bar, which is a little tiny shack. And no one had any hopes and aspirations for the snack bar. But when my father got in here and started implementing some of his culinary techniques, the place just took off. Now, what is it about your cuisine here that keeps people coming back for more? We're here. My father and I are here. We're the same chefs. It's been the same family, the same recipes. They don't change. We strive to always keep the finest ingredients. Our menu is not organic by code, but organic by our ability to always refine it, always put fresh ingredients. People really appreciate that. Joining me now is the Town of Southold Supervisor, Scott Russell. Scott, thank you for joining me for this wonderful meal.
Excellent.
Are you ready to dig in?
Absolutely.
All right, so first let me describe what we have. We have an orzo pasta with some feta cheese, tomatoes, and shrimp, and this delicious array of appetizers that includes a combination of different meats. We have the calamari, eggplant. It just looked amazing.
Yeah, the spinach pie looks excellent.
Oh my goodness. And you've been here before?
I come here quite often.
And what do you think of their food?
It's excellent food. This is a very wonderful restaurant for the North Fork. It's a Greek restaurant, but it's also a North Fork restaurant.
Well, I'm hungry, so let's dig in and let me know what you think.
Sure.
All right. The orzo pasta is really good, right?
It's excellent. Excellent.
With the feta cheese, you can definitely get all the flavor from that. Now tell me a little bit about the North Fork.
If you're looking to not go too far, but really see something very different, then Southold's the place you want to be. We have a huge agricultural industry. You can come out in the spring and summer for the corn and the vegetables. You can come out in the fall for the pumpkins. You can come out year-round for the dozens of wineries that are really taking off out here, producing some top quality wines. And the restaurants. We have some excellent restaurants around here. When I was growing up, most of the restaurants closed after Labor Day, but now they stay here year-round.
We have the lemonade made fresh
Famous
here.
lemonade. It's very famous lemonade. They won't tell you the secret ingredients, but I know I love it. My family loves it. And some people come here just for the lemonade.
Now we're moving on to the bigger portion of the appetizer sampler. So dig in.
Yeah, he tells us this is a platter for 2, but it looks like it's a platter for 20.
That is good.
This is a good example. This is a place that's off the beaten path, but when you have a good restaurant, they'll find you. And that's exactly what they did since the family came and established this place. And a lot of the places out here like that. You know, this is a big town. It's 53 square miles, a lot of open road. You don't have those busy little areas that you might see up west. And that's what makes it charming. You know, that's what makes it charming. People don't mind driving 8 or 10 miles to get to a restaurant when they live out here, because that's one of the benefits of, you know, driving. The 8 or 10 mile drive means you pass a lot of farm fields, you pass a lot of open space that we've been able to save, a lot of woodlands.
Thank you, Supervisor, for joining me for this delicious meal. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did.
I did. Thank you very much. One of the nicer assignments I've had in a while. Thank you.
Well, I hope you got full from it.
I did.
Very good. And if you'd like to find out more about Hellenic Snack Bar Restaurant, here's where you can reach them.
Not only is George a great chef, but he's also a pretty good writer. In his book, Fairy Tales, he tells his stories about working in the restaurant and living in the North Fork. Check out his website for more details. Now, this next story, most Long Islanders will be familiar with. You may not